Hey, I'm Presto, and you're watching Pros and Joycons. Today we're going to dive into the pros and cons of Devolver Digital's newly published product, Pepper Grinder. The level design here is impeccable. It follows and sometimes surpasses Nintendo's own. This game has plenty of examples of the rule of threes. It introduces an idea, builds upon it, and then breaks your mind with fun ways to use it. The levels wouldn't feel as unique, however, without the amazing different locations each takes place in. The comparisons to Donkey Kong Country here are definitely warranted. Each area feels like an actual environment you're traveling through, and each level is a unique part of that environment. It makes this world feel lived in a way that no Mario game ever has. Deal with that, you obese plumber. Pepper Grinder has a very unique feel to it that takes some getting used to. If this is indeed a platformer, it's only one in the most basic sense of the word. In this game, you drill into the ground and pop back out, controlling your drill very similarly to the Yellow Wisp in Sonic Colors. The difference here is that Pepper Grinder is actually good, while Sonic Colors... yeah. Anyways, this plus the addition of a grapple shot provides really snappy and fast-paced gameplay. It doesn't snap very fast-paced into your mind. This game's presentation is impeccable. The stunning pixel art combined with buttery smooth animations make the game look even better than it feels, and the driving soundtrack really elevates the feel of the game. I had to stop a few times as I was playing and just watch the animations, and there was never a moment where I feel the devs skipped out on them. Similarly, I stopped a few times to just enjoy the music track, which contains the perfect driving beats for a game as fast-paced as Pepper Grinder. This game is short. Yes, I know I said that on the Princess Peach Showtime video, but I feel like if that game went on for any longer, I would have run away from it screaming. For $15, you're paying about $3 an hour for this game, which I feel is worth it. Especially as each hour is so good. I just really wish we could have seen even more than what's already here. Even with the short runtime, this game manages to pack in more variety than my mom's Thanksgiving dinner. I love my mom. Each of the 4 worlds introduces at least a few new mechanics, new enemies, and new ways to use the ever-present drill. I'm not going to spoil everything you get to do, but let's just say that this game had me smiling wider than the time that I burned down Josiah's house last week.
Preston, no, stop! Preston!
This game really doesn't have much of a story. The main character, Pepper, falls down a hole, treasure is stolen by some creatures called Gnarlings, she finds a drill and decides to embark on a quest to take it back. That's literally all there is to it, and it reminds me of the story of something like Wario World. It doesn't need much more, but with great character designs like these, I wish there was something deeper. As I just said, the designs of the characters here are great. From the different enemies you'll encounter to Pepper herself, and of course the bosses, each design you find is memorable and striking, helped even more by the beautiful pixel art. The bosses are hard. Your mileage may vary because I'm quite bad at video games, but I struggled with each boss quite a bit, spending over half an hour on the first and third ones and a whole hour on the final boss. That means that I probably spent around half my time in the game fighting bosses. However, each boss is very well designed. The attacks are varied and interesting, and each is a multi-stage fight that progressively gets more difficult as they continue. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds, line up at the start. I really like the designs of the bosses themselves, and each feels like it has a reason for being a part of the environment as opposed to being thrown in there for you to fight. After you beat the game, you're kinda done. Sure, there are things to collect, but they don't add any more gameplay value, just give you stickers that you'll probably never use. Unlike Mario Wonder, there's no real incentive to complete this game, no giant Champions Road style gauntlet to face. You beat the game and you're pretty much done. Not completely done though, because there are collectibles hidden around the entire game. Each level contains 5 golden skull coins, which are actually fairly well hidden and fun to search for and collect. You can exchange these for stickers, palette swaps from Pepper, and keys to unlock levels that you missed in your playthrough. It's not Clock for the Super Nintendo! Why? And there you have it, folks. I think I've told you everything you need to know about whether or not to pick up the game. Real talk. This is a game made by an independent developer, so if any of this sounds interesting to you, please check the game out. There's a free demo on the eShop so you can get a taste for how it plays, and it won't disappoint you. Anyways, with that, Leave a like, comment down below your favorite and least favorite parts of Pepper Grinder, and make sure to subscribe to the Gaming Corner podcast and watch more of our videos. I will see you on the Switch side.